Warning.
This show contains mature content. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
One angry New York City Puerto Rican decided to start a radio show. Determined to piss the world off by shoving a mirror in front of society's face, he kicked them in the balls.
What are you? Who are you?
This is the Crotch Shot Radio Show. Crotch Shot Radio Show.
This is not a test. This is a broadcast transmission.
We're going to stay on the air.
And now, the Whippy.
Welcome to the Crash Out Radio Show, where we kick the issues in the balls. We are on an active war against bullshit. We would do anything and everything to expose bullshit. The ends sometimes justify the means. So if you're angry and want the truth exposed, this is Smash Mouth Talk. If you can't accept that, then fuck off. I'm your host, Louie B. I takes no bullshit from nobody. I actually expose the bullshit of society, and I chop it up into nice and easy to digest chunks for you. Today won't be any different. Today, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects. As someone that enjoys the fuck out of freedom of speech, enjoys pushing the envelope, enjoys pushing buttons, challenging society, I would like to say death to political correctness. Facts are not, feelings are not facts. And honestly, just because you feel like you are a certain gender, if you feel like you're a Dilophosaurus and you feel like it's your right to spit in people's face, if you feel like you are Felix the Cat and you have like a magical bag that you hit people over the head with, you are insane. And you know what? I've had people come on here and you know, I'm sorry, I just can't agree with that. Like, oh well, you know, I'm without a gender. I'm genderless. I'm non-binary. Like, no, seriously. Science doesn't support this. I mean, the only science I freaking try to dig up is psychology, and even they say you're insane in the membrane. But the fact me saying that is like, oh, that's hate speech. No, it's not. Because I don't want to, I'm not going to go around beating people up because they want to identify a certain way. It's like, what? It's whatever. You have a right to feel the way you feel. But I don't have the right, but you don't have the right to make me accommodate you. That's where people fuck up. Your rights end the moment it starts affecting others. My right to disagree ends when, I start harassing you or getting violent because I disagree with you. That's where it ends with me. And I have no desire to want to beat someone up because you're a woman and you feel like you're a man, or you're a man that feels like a woman, or a panda, or a Kung Fu Panda, a Jurassic Park dinosaur, or as Lauren Southern, shout outs to her, an attack helicopter. And I'm really getting tired of seeing these videos of these assholes pushing their agenda about being genderless to others when there's absolutely no biological science behind it. There are two gender. I can't. Why the fuck am I tripping over this word? Genders. There are two genders, male and female. I mean, I kind of have the. I have the theory that it's just that people want to feel important. People want to feel some sort of authority about themselves. Like, oh, are you assuming my gender? Why the fuck can't I say gender? I keep tripping over saying agenda, gender. Okay, got it. Like, I don't really fucking understand this whole fucking Froggle bullshit. Oh, Froggle. Anyways, before I continue, you guys could follow me on the Twitters, twitter.com/LouisB1, or you could follow me on Instagram at LouisB1 and Facebook.com/LouisBComedy. Feel free, send me a message. In fact, I actually got a lovely message from a gentleman from Germany. And let me try to find them. I'd like to give a big shout out to Maddie Dransman from Germany. Guten Morgen at this point. What the hell am I ooh. Why is it not? Oof. So I don't know if I'm getting knocked off the air because it's like, Guten Morgen, Maddie. Thanks for listening. Keep listening, please. Tell your friends. In fact, everybody tell your friends and family to listen to the Crotch Shot Radio Show. But this whole... and the reason why I'm bringing this up... because since, every presidential election, I always choose to vote for a third party. Usually the presidential candidate that I agree with the most. And the past two presidential elections, since I've been voting, have been Ron Paul. And I agree with him a lot. And I voted third party as a protest fuck you vote to the establishment. I am announcing next week I will be voting for Donald Trump. I don't like him. But at this point, instead of my fuck you vote to the establishment, it is my fuck you vote to society itself. Because of how this fucking election has been run, the doublethink, the fact that everyone else is just voting for Hillary because of what she has betwixt her legs, instead of paying attention to the damn issues, instead of paying attention to how she's a criminal, how she's really a racist, how she's for 30 years that she's been in fucking politics, has done dick, how she has people murdered, how she's suspected of having other people murdered, and yet people ignore that because of what somebody has said. Because, I'm offended by what he says. Oh my goodness, she's a woman. It's time for a woman in office. And you know what? I agree. It is time to finally have a woman in office. But how's about we have the right woman for office? Me personally, I want a libertarian constitutionalist who is going to protect my rights, who's going to end these fucking wars, who is going to help us fix our reputation with the world. Like, honestly, the world views us as assholes already. And when you have foreign leaders pretty much endorsing Trump, because they're like, well, with Hillary, we're gonna have a fucking war. We're gonna get nuked. We're gonna nuke you motherfuckers. Because she's gonna nuke you first. Nuke the world first. Like, hello, here's the sign. And they're like, oh, well, he said shit about grabbing women in the pussy. And you know what? And I said this last week. No one's fucking thinking. No one's fucking thinking of the fucking timing of this shit. Because remember, Donald Trump was a reality show star. And he's always been a rich billionaire, a famous rich billionaire, a real estate mogul. If he really did this shit, if he really sexually assaulted women, how come they didn't even come out then? Sue his ass. No, we're gonna come out years later where there's no fucking possibility of proving this shit. Come on. And you know what? And the first thing people will say is like, oh, well, you're being insensitive towards women because, you can't, you shouldn't ask women for proof. Yeah, no, you can't go around fucking accusing people. You can't go around freaking trying to ruin someone's reputation. He touched me. Really? Prove it. He did? This is really convenient. Like, hell, one of his accusers works for fucking the Hillary Clinton campaign, and no one thinks that's a fucking red flag or suspicious at all. Hello. Why the fuck is this okay? Why the fuck is it wrong for me to ask this question and not be called a misogynist for it? Like, honestly, had it be anything else, and a bunch of men were like, well, this, and, they did this, and the other thing, we'd be demanding proof. We'd be like, please. And then, whoa, one of the latest ones is a fucking porn star? He offered her 10 grand? I mean, do you have proof? Or you just, I support Hillary. And and then they're ignoring the many other women that are calling Bravo Sierra on these other women. They're like, no, Donald Trump has been speaking of porn stars, there were these twins that nude models for Playboy, and even they said that he was a gentleman, and that they're supporting Jill Stein. Okay, you got former Miss Teen USA saying he's been a gentleman, and the media is just ignoring this. And you know what? The rest of you are too. Like, the people that are supporting Hillary are ignoring this. They're ignoring the emails. And I hate to reiterate from the last episode. It's just it's all because you feel a certain way because of what he says. You don't like the way he talks. You don't like the way he's matter of fact about you, and then he's not polite. Oh, boo hoo hoo. Your feelings are not facts. Stop, get them on real shit. Get them on real shit, real issues. Get them on the issues. If you can't get them on the issues, then too fucking bad. But you want to accuse him of what he did years ago, so allegedly did years ago. You can't even prove that shit. But hell, we could prove fucking Bill Clinton's shit because of the way he acted. He paid off some of the women to keep quiet. These are women that came forward when he did it. And you have Hillary, fucking slamming these bitches. Well, I shouldn't say bitches. Slamming these women. Freaking slut-shaming them. Freaking, slut-shaming rape victims. She is a rape apologist by definition. By definition, she's a rape apologist. But, oh well, she's a woman, and a woman gets... honestly, this is just... I see this around. Women freaking march around saying, we're being slut-shamed, when it's other women that slut-shame other women. Honestly... in my circle, in my personal experience, so take it with a grain of salt, my personal experience, whenever we found out there was a chick that was easy, we keep our mouth shut, because we didn't want to scare her away. We didn't want to, shame her, so then she will stop sleeping with us. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We're not stupid like that. The only time a man would slut shame a woman is if he wifed it up and she fucking cheated on him. And I think that's a correct response. If you're in a committed relationship, and you know what? And it goes, and you know what men do it too. Okay, fine, whatever. Slut shame them. But hell, we call men dogs. We don't fucking put up with they shit when they cheat. Like hell, I saw you smash up his car if he doesn't buy you the fucking right fucking shoe. Oh, if you even suspect he's fucking around, you slam his shit and you beat the shit out of him, tripping on over your own feelings. Like. Can someone, honestly, can anyone explain this shit to me? We got some people listening. Hey, you doing? If you're listening to the chat room or if you're listening on Facebook.com, feel free, leave me comments and I'll read them on air. Just say hi, say hello, leave your comments and I'll read them on air. We're live. It is 11:41 p.m. on Wednesday. I'm house sitting. I'm broadcasting live from the Boogie Down Bronx right now. House sitting for Papa Dukes. So, So come by, say hi. So, honestly, I mean, I can't stand last week tonight. I mean, they're ignoring, honestly, I wish John, I would have more respect for John Oliver if he slammed Hillary as hard as he slams Trump. But he's dismissive of the emails like everybody else. And you know how fucking frustrating that is? You know how it's are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She called Hispanics a taco bowl. She talked about black kids as super predators that need to be made to heal, like dogs. She seriously wants to bomb the fuck out of Muslims. I mean, hell, Donald Trump said, "Oh yeah, we gotta kill the families." Hillary actually wants to nuke motherfuckers. And the fact, oh my goodness, the big shit, and I hate, and I know I'm just repeating myself if you heard the last episode. She screwed over Bernie. In fact, the head of the DNC, the chick there, Oh God, why do I keep forgetting her name? The fact of the matter that she freaking had to step down because she got caught, and the email shows and the email that was hacked that came out shows that, and also Project Veritas came out with videos showing that they stage fucking violent attacks on at Trump rallies. And you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised right now if the times that alleged Trump supporters have gotten violent, that they weren't fucking, it wasn't a false flag attack, sort of saying, oh well, we're gonna dress up like Trump supporters, we're gonna put the Trump shit, and we're gonna hit people. And those times, they did the same shit to Bernie Sanders. They stole it from Bernie, but hell, Bernie's a fucking punk ass bitch that didn't fight. And then you get mad when Trump says, "Oh no, I'm gonna fight if it looks like unless I win, but otherwise I'm gonna fight." And why shouldn't he? Why shouldn't he fight? Go ahead. Hell, even Al Gore, even though I feel Al Gore was a piece of shit too, but even if Al Gore would have fought harder, we would have had him for president. And honestly, you want someone that's gonna go to bat for America, for the American person, not for fucking corporations. And you know what? Yeah, you know what? Drain the swamp. Term limits. Make a constitutional amendment for term limits on Congress. Most of these motherfuckers have been on the job for 30 years. We need new ideas. You want shit to go for you? Hey, get a new senator, get a new congressman to make change, because those are the motherfuckers that could change the laws, not the president. Which I freaking in the previous episode. Like hell, Project Veritas, Hillary Clinton. Google it, watch the videos. They're videos. I mean, what more proof do you need? You have emails and now you have videos proving Hillary's corruption, Hillary's racism, Hillary's warmongering. We can't afford to fight more bullshit wars. We can't afford it monetarily. We can't afford the human price for it. Bullshit wars. Bullshit wars. We cannot afford it. Like, honestly, it is the spirit of 1776 we're fighting for. It is the American spirit that's at stake here. Do you understand? Like, it fucking blows my fucking mind. It blows my mind. All this fucking information showing that your girl Hillary is a fucking criminal. Shows, proof, video, emails, her own goddamn words. Her own fucking supporters. No, I stand with her. I stand with her. Alright, well then you're a fucking demon like her. And trust me, I don't like Trump. I don't. He's not the ideal candidate for me. He's not. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Don't stop, get it. And Amy Schumer. Okay, well, moving on. Amy Schumer, I guess some of you already heard this, probably already heard this. Amy Schumer, she's a female comic. She got famous by being edgy. And by edgy for a woman, as a comic, I've heard, I'm a student of comedy. I mean, pretty much she was doing what men have been doing back in the 90s, and it's like, it's edgy because it's a woman, and woo! If it was a man doing her jokes today that she's doing now, it'd be like, hoo-hum. Misogyny! She's free. Which, honestly, here's a, let me tell you the truth about this. Whenever a female comic is talking about how she gets a lot of sex, that she's doing these sex jokes, money bet she ain't fucking nobody. More often than not, she's single as fuck, and she ain't getting no type of dick. So already, whenever I hear a female comic, she goes, "Oh well, I was fucking this guy." Yeah, bullshit. You're too much of a geekazoid to be a fucking slut. So don't even stop trying to take back the word slut. We're gonna make it positive. No. You have to actually be addicted to dick to freaking do that shit too, I believe. No, you're just a crazy bitch. Just because you have one random Tinder hookup, no, that does not make you a slut. Calm down. Be nice to yourself. And I'm not going, oh, women are not funny. No, actually, I was at this comedy show on Sunday, and there was this one woman, there was this female comic, I forgot her name, but she was she was lit, son. It was hilarious. Even though when she started talking about Trump, I'm like, that's wrong. The information she's saying is wrong. No, it's not funny because it's wrong. She's just not accurate. Not fine, hate Trump, but it's like, no, he never said that. No, he never said that. No, he never said that. Fucking fact check. But Amy Schumer was doing a show in Florida, and she started making fun of Trump, and people go there to have fun and not be fucking preached at and shit. And she had some guy come up, and she was like, "Why are you voting for Trump?" Just to pretty much shame the guy because, she's a Hillary supporter. Again, no matter what Hillary does, no matter what emails come out, no matter what proof is out there, I'm with her. I'm with her. I'm with her. In fact, hold on. Let me read the article if you guys are, and honestly, she's gone. She's she was famous for being edgy, being anti-political correctness, but now she like her, Amy Schumer, and freaking Sarah Silverman are both freaking the protectors of freaking political correctness. It's like, really? So you turn your backs on comedy. You turn your backs on this for what? So, and fire. Hold on, Alright. Gotta turn off ad blocker for this. About 200 people walked out of Amy Schumer's stand-up comedy show at the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida, after she mocked Donald Trump in her act, according to the Tampa Bay Times. Schumer called Trump an orange sexual assaulting fake college starting monster. And mind you, Florida is traditionally a red state. About halfway through her Sunday night show, and loud boos reportedly emanated from a vocal but small minority of the arena's crowd. The arena holds about 20,000. According to the Tampa Bay Times, Schumer says she doesn't understand how people can support the Republican nominee, and she even invited one Trump supporter on stage. At one point, she asked a Trump supporter, preferably one with sleeves, she told security personnel, to join her up on stage to explain their enthusiasm for Trump. One fellow did, but he said he voted for Trump mainly because he doesn't trust Clinton. When some audience members booed, the actor and comedian invited them to leave and also asked security to remove anyone booing. Aww. You inspire a reaction out of the crowd and then you punish them for it. Way to read the room, Amy. Several friends took to Twitter after the show to protest Schumer's open political stance. Hey, at Amy Schumer, leave the political stuff out of your comedy shows. We came to laugh, not talk politics. We could turn on CNN and NBC for that. Both shitty fucking places to get your news. I say, you know what? Get your news from me. At Amy Schumer, the people who left didn't leave because we don't share her political views. I went to hear jokes. Couple of big shows coming up in NYC, LA, Montreal at Amy Schumer. At Amy Schumer, keep politics to yourself. Tampa show tonight, disappointment. Criticize Trump with your vulgarity. Hypocrite. Whoops. Like, honestly, political correctness is dying. People are getting tired of it. Like, watch last season's South Park, watch the current season of South Park now. Fantastic. Like, it's like, how long can you fucking make someone out to be a fucking bully, a villain, simply for being a male? Like, honestly. Honestly, is like, I'm getting tired of being called a rapist or like every bad name in the book. Simply because I have a penis. I am tired to be made to look like a fucking monster. I don't rape. I don't mistreat women. I call them out on their bullshit because, you know what? Equality. But that's not, hell. I call out dudes if they pull their bullshit. It's amazeballs. It's amazeballs. So, anyways, we got some more people listening. How you guys doing? Feel free and chat it up. Chat it up for me. But yeah, I'm voting for Trump as my middle finger to society, my middle finger towards Hillary Clinton supporters that obviously are not paying attention, that are obviously do not give a fuck with whatever atrocity she fucking pulls. I got my Skype open if you guys want to call in. The Skype is Skype is Crotch Shot Radio. Let me see if let us open the Google Glass. Oh, You guys could call me on the Google Voice. And that's number. I will give you the number to call me on the Google Voice. Where is that? Shows. My Google Voice number is 347-927-6824. If you want to get on the show, the number again is 347-927-6824. 347-927-6824. The line is open. I can only take one call at a time. And yeah. Here we go. Here we go. So, like, people are getting tired of constantly being the villain or being called the villain because they say certain things, or, you know, I mean, yes, Trump has empowered the racists, the real racists. But you know what? I'd rather the racists be loud and proud and exposing themselves, because the best disinfectant is sunlight. Go ahead, tell on yourselves, idiots. Tell on yourselves. Keep those stupid thoughts of you hating minorities, you saying spick, nigger, kike, and all that dumb shit. Keep spreading your hate. Keep thinking you're the massa race. Because the free market will fuck you up. The free market will make sure you starve to death. Or you keep starving until you change your views. Like, as much, and I mean, that's another thing. Oh, he's a racist. He's causing all these racists to come out. Like, how is, like, honestly, these are people that are pissed off for one thing, and they inject their bullshit. They project their bullshit onto him. That's not fair. But like I said, I'm voting for Trump as a fuck you to society. I'd like to thank everyone for listening. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at LouisB1. You can please subscribe to the show. Listen to my past episodes on iTunes, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, and Stitcher. And you just search for the Crotch Out Radio Show. You can follow me on my Facebook, facebook.com/LouisBComedy. I'm also on Instagram, so that's instagram.com/LouisB1. Follow me, LouisB1, on the Snapchats. Sometimes I Snapple chat. Be snappy. So anyways, I'd like to thank you for listening, and as always, from my house to your house, mahalo.
That's the end of my show. Donk.